Welcome to Season 2 of Callbacks, where Austin-based actors will compete for the lead role in an upcoming short film as well as a cash prize. 3 rounds, 4 judges, 1 winner. This is Callbacks. Hello and welcome to Callbacks. I'm your host, Brandon Hughes, and today's episode will focus on our final 2 actors auditioning for the role of Zara in the upcoming short crime drama, Marriage Society. Our last episode featured a group audition with 3 scene partners and focused on Zara's interactions, tonal shifts, and mixed chemistry between each character. After 2 intense rounds, 2 actors have been sent home. And now, only 2 remain. Isabella.
I think what I need to bring to the table is more of a well-rounded dynamic when it comes to Zara. I think I nailed one personality trait of hers, but was lacking in another, so I would love to blend those 2 together.
And Danae.
I think I stand out because we have different looks, we have different vibes and personalities, and because of that, I also feel like we have different script analysis of what Zara is, how she feels during the moments that she is interacting with the different characters, and I think that brings a different energy to the scenes.
Both actors have received new sides to perform off-book, and in today's round, we'll be focusing on Zara's change of energy, her growing frustrations with Glen, and an incredibly intense moment that will take our story to its climax.
Fun fact, anything that's a secret is inherently more fun, which is why today's my favorite day of this season. The challenge for today's round, we have added an entirely new set of sides that they've yet to see. This was not part of the original script. This was never part of any pre-screening round, self-tape round. It's a brand new scene I wrote last night. They don't know what to expect. They're reading it now. I just handed it to them and we're gonna see what they do with it. And then on top of that, there's gonna be an additional twist that we don't even tell them about. So they have the sides for the new scene. And then after that, there's one teeny tiny extra little bit of improv that they don't know about yet. I wanna see how they react. I wanna see what they do in the moment. I told our camera team and our crew and our lighting technicians that whatever they decide to do, we need to follow them. I'm gonna go let the contestants know that no matter what happens, they need to be Zara. In that moment, what would Zara do?
Our judges today are Rob Borrego, Chilava, Taylor Fredericks, and our guest judge today, Cristobal Barrera, the writer of Marriage Society. Judges will tally all the scores at the end of the audition, and the actor with the lowest score will be sent home. The actor that remains will be awarded the role of Zara, as well as a cash prize. Let's begin.
In my opinion, the chances that I'll bring home the role, I think they're pretty good. I don't know, because my scores were really good the first day. They went down a bit the second day.
Our judges give you a collective score of 92. Your final score for this round was 82.
I'm hoping I'm gonna bring my A game today and take it all home. My process of getting into a character, there's a combinations of things that I do. I either form a playlist, I watch recommended movies that have similar characters or roles, but I also try to combine all of those things most of the time.
Where did you say you went to high school again?
I didn't say.
Did you go to Brooklyn High in Springfield?
You must be confusing me with someone else.
I remember now. You were involved with that murder of that
No.
cheerleader.
Murder? What? No.
Yeah. You were a senior when I was a sophomore. You were arrested, but they didn't have enough evidence against you.
You are seriously mixing me up with someone else.
Your name isn't Zara. It's Charlotte. Charlotte Villiers.
No. My name is Zara Boucher.
Professor Higgins is gonna get a kick out of this.
If you tell Prof. Higgins, that's defamation. I can sue you.
I don't care. I don't have anything to lose.
Please, don't say anything to anyone.
You won't be looking so high and mighty once I bring you down.
Can't we come to some sort of arrangement?
Well, I mean...
I know a cozy little place where we can be alone and talk quietly about this.
I don't have a card.
I do. This is me.
You? So, what do you... Okay.
Stay quiet.
Quiet. Quiet. Quiet. Okay?
This is okay, right?
Yeah, this is great. Yeah.
You poor little thing. You see, you have to plan ahead in order to get ahead. I pledge academic excellence, to demonstrate leadership, and to always prove that I'm worthy of the Merit Society.
I'll say that would nail it for an acceptance speech.
You think so?
I think so. What was your major?
Funny enough, I actually studied accounting.
How did you? It's a lot of math, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You wouldn't guess.
No. How many years do you think that is? 10, 20, 30? So is it going to be 10, 20, 30 years behind bars? Or is it going to be 10, 20, 30 years listening to whatever the I say? Good girl. Not a total idiot. That's why I'm keeping you around. Test 1. Clean that up.
I've definitely faced some struggles in becoming an actor. There's the financial struggle that I'm sure every actor knows. I definitely have managed to find that balance of working for my passions and also taking care of myself.
Judges, do you have any notes for Danae?
Yeah, Danae, I think you killed it both literally and figuratively on the set right now. I mean, you checked every box again. I mean, you're just a consistent performer. At the beginning, I was looking for that annoyance. You checked that box. Then how you just kept transitioning from each emotion to another, the vulnerability when you realize, okay, please don't out me. And then you just immediately flipped a switch and got into the seduction. I like how you were kind of guiding him. And then when we get to the car scene, the seduction continues and then directly into the murder. I think you handled the surprise very well.
I totally agree. You were excellent. Going from the seductiveness to when you were pushing Glen towards the car and you were looking around to see if anybody had seen you or whatever. You had something nefarious in your brain, in your eyes, and we knew it. We could see it.
Yeah, I think you did great. Transitions were good. I felt like it could have been. I was looking for a little bit more of just like a flip of a switch on certain moments, but I think you did really end the scene really well. You took the improv with Fernie really well.
First and foremost, you showed us every single facet of Zara that I've been hoping for, that we've seen throughout a bunch of different contestants. You fumbled one of the lines, and I didn't care. You were like so true to your character that didn't even bother me. You took that like last minute, throw this at you scene that we added, an entire page and a half of a scene. You learned it in what, 20 minutes? And you gave it so much character. Thank you for that performance.
Thank you.
I think my chances of bringing it home, I want to say 60-40. Danae's fantastic, and I think we both have different variations on her, so kind of just depends what casting is looking for. I definitely focus on a moment before to try and get myself into the headspace of either the situation or the specific character. So having a moment before and having an objective to think about going into it is the most of a process that I've got.
What high school did you say you went to again?
I didn't say.
Did you go to Brooklyn High in Springfield?
You must have me confused with someone else.
No, I remember now. You were involved with that murder of that cheerleader.
No. Murder what? No.
Yeah. You were a senior when I was a sophomore. You were arrested, but they didn't have enough evidence against you.
You're seriously confusing me with someone else?
No. Your name isn't Zara. It's Charlotte. It's Charlotte Villiers.
No, my name is Zara Boucher.
Professor Higgins is gonna get a kick out of this. I mean, your dad got you the high-priced lawyer to get you out.
If you say anything to Professor Higgins, that's defamation. I can sue you.
I don't care. I don't have anything to lose.
Please. Please don't say anything to anyone.
Oh, well, you won't be looking so high and mighty after I bring you down.
Can we come to some sort of arrangement?
Well, I mean,
You know, I know a cozy little place where we can be alone and talk quietly about this.
I don't have a car.
I do.
So, what's your...
Shh. Stay quiet.
Okay, quiet.
Shh. It's okay.
Is it okay?
Why? I plan ahead, Glen. I get ahead. I pledge to maintain academic excellence, to demonstrate leadership, and prove myself worthy of the Merit Society.
Wow.
Touche.
Wow. What is that, 10, 20 years? That's a long time, isn't it? I like that you're looking at me. I don't want you to speak. I want this to be it. This is the sign of a new agreement, right? You need guardrails on your life, girl. They're either gonna be prison or they're gonna be me. It's gonna be.
The latter.
What's on you to fix?
I definitely struggle with self-doubt and kind of going down a less traditional route and chasing an artistic dream. But I've just continued to believe in myself, and opportunities like this have definitely showed that it pays off, so.
Judges, do you have any notes for Isabella?
Yes, so Isabella, for this scene, there were so many parts. For the first part, I was looking for some vulnerability, some fear, because this guy is now going to out you. And I saw you transition from the annoyance to, oh my gosh, this is really happening. I saw the fear, the vulnerability. And then you switched over to the seduction side, which was very smooth. And then at the end, I saw vulnerability and fear again. Like, you went from several emotions back to back to back. I wasn't expecting that. I think it was very well done, the vulnerability and fear again. And it makes me want to know, okay, now what's going to happen next?
Yeah, I really liked the way you did transition from the different emotions, different parts of the scene. When you had to do the improv at the end there, I could see the look on your face, sort of stunned shock, kind of, and the vulnerability, as mentioned before. And you didn't sort of miss a beat. You kind of like were stood still. And I could see it playing on your face, like, oh my God, what's gonna happen next?
Yeah, I think you killed it. I was waiting for Zara to really showcase between you and Danae to try to see some sort of seductiveness, and you really played it out really well. And then there's that, you, like I've been saying, you have these subtlety in your eyes that really show a lot without saying anything, and that's, I loved it. Yeah, I thought you did fantastic.
Thank you so much.
I was not sold at the very beginning. I was like, I want her to be more agitated. Like, this bee keeps coming back. I wanted more and more and more. And I was like, no, holy crap. When we added the surprise element at the end, I could hear your heart beating somehow. It's just something about the energy. You were truly in shock. And that is what I want as a director. That just sold it for me.
Thank you.
So with Isabella, I don't have many notes this time. I mean, she did mature a lot through the show. Today, she hit a lot of, she checked a lot of boxes. She showed that vulnerability, that fear in her eyes with her counterpart, and then the seduction. and then back to the murder part, the cold-bloodedness, and then back to the vulnerability as well.
The murder scene was great. Her shock and disbelief when Fernie showed up was really good.
I think she was probably my favorite today. It's hard for actors to convey the emotion without saying anything, and it's all there in their expressions and in their eyes, and she conveyed that entirely.
I did like her subtlety. She wasn't overly suggestive, but just enough. When they landed at the car, I was obsessed with all of that. I am looking for changes in inflection, and I was missing that in the beginning. And then the rest of it was so good. I was obsessed.
Dude, I'm like still in shock. I'm not gonna lie. That was like, I could not have seen that coming. That was insane. My heart was like beating out of my, I was like, what is going on? Oh my God, that was so cool though.
Yeah.
I'm like so glad that they did that.
I had no inkling, no clue whatsoever. It was the most surprised I've ever been in my entire life.
Oh, me too.
Everyone who was a part of that secret did their job of keeping it a secret.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Like, I literally would have never guessed that anything close like that was gonna happen.
Oh my God.
So with Danae, I said it several times, I'm gonna say it again, she has got the it factor. And not only that, but she's been a consistent performer from pre-auditions. I haven't really had to give her many notes. I think that's great for someone who's gonna be directing her.
I especially liked it when Fernie showed up behind her there and did the improv, and she immediately sort of went from fear to like trying to butter him up and trying to seduce him with her smile and her sort of getting close to him.
It didn't nail it for me like it did with Isabella. I think Isabella hit it, and like I said, each round she keeps improving. So with Danae, it's like, yeah, she's been very consistent. She takes feedback and all that.
One thing I will say about Danae's performance all around is that she has been a top contender. She's been one of the most consistent. But what we were missing is like, is she cold-hearted? Does she have that killer instinct?
With Danae, each of her performances always have this kind of quirkiness to it, which it kind of throws me off a little bit, to be honest with you.
I'm more reading it as she's a college student, number one. Even though she's done this before, she offed somebody else who was in her way. She's starting fresh. She's a transfer student. She can't immediately give away that she's
That's a
ruthless.
good point. That's a good
She
point.
has to win these people over.
You're hitting on a really good point here. The quirkiness, it adds to it.
And like, yeah, it doesn't have to be super serious, but I wasn't taking it as super serious. I was taking it as like, this girl has a motive, and we see that she's mysterious, and it makes me intrigued to want to know what she's hiding.
I like that she added that, and I think that if it is a problem, I think that she can be coached away from it.
So there are things that we would have to direct Danae on. There are things that we would have to direct Isabella on.
It sounds like we have a tie.
I'm not even joking here. What I had to do what these two ladies did, learn a new scene, audition, have people film you, and then this guy walking in, like I would have folded.
We have yet to include a surprise element of allowing the actors to be a part of our influence decision on who they felt the best around, right? Scene partners and that comfort level of who you're working with is a big deal. It's why
Fernie and Glen.
Yeah, it's why group auditions exist. And sometimes as a director, if I can't make the decision and I'm stuck and I'm like, I could go either way. I'm happy with either person. Sometimes I reach out to, well, I know you're gonna be the other lead actor and I know y'all are gonna be the supporting actors. How did you guys feel?
I'm so happy I'm not a judge. You understand how insanely difficult that would be?
I just wanna get your thoughts, whatever they may be. It's just your interactions with the Zaras overall, the entirety of the competition, what worked, what didn't work.
We need your help because we have a tie.
Yeah, okay. Shoot. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but this is what I would do if I was back coaching middle school football and we were arguing. I'd say it's a head coach's call. At the end of the day, there has to be someone with a consistent vision. At the end of the day, there has to be someone that calls balls and strikes whether they are correct or not, because if there's too many cooks in the kitchen, at least in football, it's gonna come out as a jumbled mess. So whoever's the quarterback, it's y'all's call and y'all's preference.
To preface, I didn't see the improv. I only heard the improv because I closed my eyes after I died. Oh, man.
While the judges tally the scores, let's give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Misty Valley Studios. Big stories, bold vision, hometown heart. Your local indie film studio turns real community grit into cinematic gold. The judges will be taking note of things such as on-screen presence, character believability, delivery of dialogue, and chemistry between the readers. Actors will be given a score of 1 to 5 in all categories, with a special category that rewards things like facial expressions and utmost charisma. And now it's time for the elimination round. Danae and Isabella, you've both taken this character to new heights and put so much effort and hard work into each and every round. And today's decision was the most difficult one our judges have had to make thus far in this series. Isabella.
I'm very happy with my growth as an actor over the past few days. And as far as Zara, I think today was the most that I truly have felt like I was her.
This judge, they appreciated the work that you have put into every single round, how well you've grown and taken direction throughout the entire season. This judge also thought that the genuine shock you expressed at the end of the scene was nothing short of brilliant. Danae.
It has been a roller coaster ride of emotions, and I feel like I've grown so much given all of the feedback that I've gotten since day one, and there's only going up from here as well.
This judge did not have a single note and truly believes you have brought the most consistent performance to every round. Another judge agrees you've been the most consistent and appreciated some moments of comedic timing and slightly quirky mannerisms. Isabella. A third judge said that you were their favorite of this round. They appreciated the subtle expressions you gave through your eyes and thought your chemistry with Glen was right on point. Another judge was hoping for a bit more energy and a wider range of dynamics from you at first, including more annoyance towards Glen at the start, more fear when he threatens to compromise her, and more suggestive behavior before leading him to the car. And Danae, one of our judges, absolutely loved every single beat of your performance and thought your mannerisms were clever, original, and helped round out Zara's character in a way we have not seen in any other performances throughout this season. Another judge agrees you've been the most consistent, but also that your passive response to Fernie's threats at the end didn't land as well as he'd like. Overall, they do love the unique energy you bring to Zara's character, but that your performance today fell just a bit short for them. Isabella and Danae. I will now read the individual scores from each judge, followed by the total points. Isabella.
I think if I won, it would affect my life really positively as far as getting more opportunities and being able to put footage on my reel. And I've learned a lot from the experience.
Your individual scores are 23, 24, 24, and 25, for a grand total of 96. Danae.
I think this has been such a fantastic and fun and amazing experience that I've been on, and I'm so grateful that I got to do this show and made it this far. And I have no regrets on anything that has happened these past 72 hours, and I look forward to seeing it myself when it comes out.
Your individual scores are 25, 21, 25, and 25, for a grand total of 96. Danae and Isabella. Our judges were originally tied in this decision. However, only one person can be cast for the role, and the other must unfortunately leave us today. After a second round of deliberation, our judges finally decided that they would have to leave it up to a vote to determine which contestant they would each cast here and now for the role of Zara in Marriage Society. In a final vote of 3-1, our judges have made their decision. The winner of this season of Callbacks is Danae. Congratulations, you are the official winner of Callbacks Season 2. Congratulations to the winner of Callback Season 2, Danae Rivers, who will be playing the lead role of Zara in Marriage Society. Stay tuned to be the first to see Episode 4, behind the scenes of Callback Season 2, and the finale of this season, our short crime drama, Marriage Society. I'm Brandon Hughes, and we'll see you next time on Callbacks.
I feel great, but I also feel sad because I didn't think it was going to be me. I thought it was going to be Isabella, and I would have been happy for her to win as well. It's a bittersweet moment, for sure.
I'm super stoked to have made it this far. It's been a super fun experience. I've learned so much, and I'm so proud of Danae. I know she's going to absolutely kill this role, and I'm so excited to see how it turns out.
From the very beginning, When I saw Danae that she had the it factor, she is a movie star, she should never doubt herself. I'm so glad she made it onto this season, and I'm so glad she won. I was rooting for her every single step of the way.
My favorites changed again and again and again. The entire time, I was like, Olivia was my favorite again and again and again. And then out of the blue, Isabella just like shocks me a couple times. I'm like, maybe she's it. And then today, Danae, nearly flawless performance.
It was very tough to really come down to. That's why we ended up having a tie, because it was just like we were so torn on who we liked, because we liked both of them.
The results made me feel both happy and sad. Danae and Isabella both would make amazing Zaras.
I'm a little bit sad to see Isabella go, but I'm excited to see, what we'll create with this short film.
Feel really good. It was really tight audition competition, but I believe that we chose the best actors.
My thoughts on this being a tie is that is an accurate score. I thought that both of them were just equally amazing.
For Isabella, I hope to see her again in the future. I just saw her out there and I said, hey, the next season we've got another female lead. I hope to see you coming through. She's like, yes, I'm gonna be so there, and I'm glad to hear that.